Hello, fellow lovers. We are approaching Valentine's Day, so I am going to promote love in its different forms, and I am going to use the Greek language to express the different types of love. Maybe we can have a deeper understanding of the different types of love we feel for other people, and maybe get either receive or give fewer of those "what kind of love do you mean" looks from other people. And I wanted to wear my Let's Be Better Humans shirt because I'm talking about agape today, and this is the whole epitome of agape love. So I'm going to talk about two types of love in Greek language, Philia and agape. And I will, leading up to Valentine's Day, add to these. And if you know of different types of love in other languages that you want to share, oh my gosh, I would love that, because I love nothing more than hearing interpretations of human connection, feelings, experiences, emotions, and especially love in other languages. But for now, I'm starting with Greek because when I was a kid, I was raised a very devout Christian, and a boy that was the same religion as me. We knew what agape was growing up. I don't remember ever not knowing what that was. It's pretty common with Christianity, but someone had mentioned to me, because I was like, I don't know how to tell this boy that I love him, but not that way. And they're like, well, there's other words for love, you know. And oh my goodness, I went crazy. And this is before the internet. So I looked it up in the Septuagint, and I looked in all these actual big hardbound books to find the different types of love. I even printed out a thing on my aunt's computer and put it in my scrapbook of all the different kinds of love. I fell in love with love all over again, especially the ability to eliminate miscommunication or misunderstanding. So yes, I wrote the boy a letter being very clear that my love for him was the agape and the philia kind of love. So philia, it does not have the passion or attraction aspect to it in an erotic sense. It's more of a friend love. It's brotherly love. It's platonic. It's loyalty. It's the kind of love that you would feel like, I think a lot like, my first thought is, maybe because I was married to someone in one of these fields, but it's based out of like camaraderie almost. When you find your tribe, you have a love for them, and you or if you are a police officer or a firefighter or in the military and you have to depend on other people for your life, literally, and support one another, then you're going to have a deep brotherly love. That's philia. And these people will openly express their love for one another and understand what that means. And it's odd to me that people on the outside would question that kind of love, because the word love is used for, I love tacos, and I love that person over there, and I love trees. I mean, it's frustrating. So that's why we're going into the other types of love, is because it's annoying that one word in the English language can mean so many different things. So when you aren't understanding philia love, or you see it and it makes you uncomfortable because maybe two men express deep love for each other and they know what it means, but an onlooker is like, oh my gosh. Well, it's because the opposite of philia is phobia. So if you are having trouble connecting to this kind of love because there is a fear, a block, that is the opposite of that kind of love. You are literally blocking yourself from feeling that kind of love, maybe because fear you would confuse it, and you haven't explored who you are on a certain level, whether it's spiritual, sexual, emotional. That's up to you and your therapist. But the next one is the agape love, and I will include links to both of these below that have a meme that briefly explains it, as well as a little bit more content. I link resources that I think would be valuable for everyone to look at if they're interested in this, because I'm going to also include the Islam's interpretation of this kind of love, because I think it's important to know that other cultures do recognize agape love. It's a spiritual-based love. It is not religion-based. It is not exclusive to any one particular religion. And I will include that in the meme, how agape is an unconditional and all-encompassing, universal type of love. So you don't even have to be quote unquote spiritual person to know what this love is. This is an altruistic love, when you're doing something for someone else and not expecting anything in return. This is the epitome of love your neighbor as yourself. But you have to kind of love or even like yourself first, which is the Philia, in order to really delve into the agape love. So again, Philia is from the mind. It's based out of the mind, which is why the opposite of it is a phobia. So it's born of the mind when two people can connect. And then agape is more of spiritual based. And you don't have to be a spiritual, quote unquote, spiritual person or religious person to know what agape is. And I go into that more in my blog as well. So please feel free to share the love. Share this video. Share one of the memes that are linked below in my blog from my site. Share my entire blog if you want. I would love it. And stay tuned, because we're going to talk more about this in the next few days. Up to Valentine's Day.